pager and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 letters back in autumn, you must not have got them. There probably was a problem at the post office or something. Sometimes I scribble addresses too sloppy when I jot them. But anyways, fuck it, what's been up, man? How's your daughter? My girlfriend's pregnant too, I'm about to be a father. If I have a daughter, guess what I'ma call her? I'ma name her Bonnie. I read about your Uncle Ronnie too, I'm sorry. I had a friend kill himself over some bitch who didn't want him. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I even got the underground shit that you did with Scam. I got a room full of your posters and your pictures, man. I like the shit you did to Ruckus too, that shit was bad. Anyways, I hope you get this, man. Hit me back, just a chat. Truly yours, your biggest fan. It's the Stan.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why.
It didn't say who it was to. Come to think about it, his name was. It was you. Damn.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. What up, brother? Music brought to you by Siva Gunner. I'll post the, no, I want this. I'll post the playlist. Let me get it here. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, we're off to the races right now. There we go. I just hit V instead of Control V, like a maniac. And I forgot to turn my light on, dude. I started stream, and then I was like, shit, I need to take a shower, right? I was like, I don't want to just, like sit here and stew. Let me get my light on. Hold on. Okay. Light is on. Let me see what the... There we go. So yes, I am freshly showered. Let's just fucking jump into my big dumb face, huh? It's me. I don't know if I trimmed yesterday before. Oh. I don't know if I trimmed yesterday before stream. Dude, look at this. Literally fresh. Look at this. I need to get a haircut. But I got new volumizer shampoo. Damn, brother, damn. How's the hairline looking? A little steep. Looking a little steep. You know, and I've got whatever the fuck this is right here. It's just like, it's been forming since like my 20s, and it looks just like my grandpa. But my grandpa pulled his hair back. I like to brush it to the side and usually back a little bit. But enough about my fucking hair. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's do the drink check. I've got a polar seltzer, black cherry. Whew. I got like 5 hours of sleep last night. I was at the fucking venue. I have a strawberry fruit splash as well. I was out at the venue till 2 in the morning. I left the venue. Here was my little, how is it possible that the light on the lowest setting is just the brightest thing known to mankind? But yes, I went to a concert. My glasses cut my eyes off. There we go. I went to a concert. An old buddy of mine and his band were performing. Long story short, I think I'm going to be making music with them. I'm positive I'll be making music with them at some point in the future. Great group of guys. My buddy Robbie I scared the shit out of him when I popped out of the bar. You know, I hadn't seen the guy since 2018, I think. 2018 or 2019. It was one of those two. Because his band was playing a gig at a thing called like Pizza in the Park. Okay. I have to do this real quick so I don't break TOS by fighting a cloud. back. Okay. But yes. Opportunities. So I don't think it's tomorrow, but I think it's next Sunday. I'm going to be taking this bad boy, which bothers me because I don't have a case for it. I have a keyboard case, but it's a soft case, and a soft case is, it's honestly no different than like wrapping it in a blanket. It's a blanket with fucking pockets and a zipper. Like, I've never been a fan of soft cases for anything, because it's like, yeah, it'll prevent it from getting scratched. And there is like padding on some of those that's like somewhat thick. But if somebody just throws it, it's still going to take all the damage. Whereas when it's like a hard case, like you can bang that shit around and it's totally fine. Excuse me. But hold on, I get a little. Mahjong. That's the playlist we're listening to. Let's crack one of these bad boys open. How we doing, chat? How we doing? So yes, I didn't intend. So I don't really drink ever. But I had 3 drinks. I got there at 7, which apparently was way too early. I got there at 7, and then I decided to get like a seltzer at like 7:30. I had that. And then like an hour later, I had another seltzer. And then 20 minutes after that, I had like a Bullet whiskey with Diet Coke. The Diet Coke is honestly what kept me up. So I had my last drink at like 9:30. And I 9:30, so I left the bar at 2 a.m., right? So it's like, not only was I like sober by 2 a.m., but I was like starting to feel the effects of like my stomach being upset because I drank and my head starting to hurt. And also, you know, I had been up since 6 a.m. I didn't get to go on my walk this morning because I woke up at like 8:30. But like, part of me knew I drank so much water at the bar. I went pee like 6 times. I'm a water master. They had like a little water thing. And when I got home, I had a pickle and a big thing of water. And this morning when I got up, I had another pickle and a, whatever it's called, electrolyte drink. So I'm feeling, you know, the headache is starting to go away. I'm lightweight. But yeah, I made sure I was completely and utterly sober. I didn't even smoke after like 2 o'clock yesterday. You know what I mean? Repping the Zia. Starting on Monday, I'm going to be changing my hours a little bit. I'm going to try 12 to 4 or 12 to 3-ish, you know, depending on basically depending on what I want to do, right? Because I have a pretty structured day with like what I want to do. So right now I'm like used to streams ending at 2 o'clock, which is when I eat lunch. And that's my first meal of the entire day. So it's like I'm usually pretty hungry. But if I stream 12 to 4, then I would have to eat probably at noon before stream, which fucks up like a bunch of stuff. But, you know, with discomfort comes new opportunities. So possibly, what's it called? You know, maybe it'll be better for people who want to view. Because like I said, I've just noticed like most days, right around like pretty much afternoon, like 12:30 and beyond is when I start seeing like more people come in, right? And my hope with the 10 to 2 thing was like I get a lot of people having like lunch further east in the US, and then as the hours progress, like lunch times kind of keep going. You know, I'll find the right groove. You know what I mean? I'll find the right schedule. So, but I'm going to try it. So, on just for 1 week, and if it doesn't work, I'm going back to like normal hours, right? Yeah, because like 4 o'clock would be like either right after a short meditation or a nap. And usually that's when I'm like, I got to get up and go I got to go like run errands. I got to go gas up the car. I got to go do whatever, right? It's like right around 6 o'clock. But I mean, well, maybe I just move that to the morning. Like I go on my walk, come back. A little jammer. Go on the walk, come back, shower, change clothes. Awesome. And then go run errands or whatever. And then come back and do stream. But we'll see. So a lot of cool shit going on in the Prano world. I've got this cover song I'm working on. I've got the last couple of songs on my album I'm working on and collaborating with a friend. Grass Kingdom, shout out. You can even tell my voice is kind of rough today. Excuse me. And then I've got the game OST coming up. I don't think that's till like later in the year, but it's still like, you know, I'll be making music for the game while the game is being developed, right? Which to me sounds totally normal. It's great to have like, you know, kind of work at it along the process instead of like the previous one where the project was done for the most part and they just needed tunage. And then I have the contacts I just made last night, like I said, reconnecting with some old bandmates and trying to, because it'd be cool to play some local shows, man. You know. I explained. Ooh, there we go. I explained it to them last night. It's like I like to be a piece of the group, and not like I don't like to overplay. Dude, there's songs, for reggae bands. There's songs where literally I just did this motion for 5 minutes, and like sometimes would move down. That fucking song "Legalize It" is just 2 chords, and it's like 7 minutes long, and you're just up. Now you can embellish, like I can embellish, but for the most part, in those types of situations, you know, it's like if the drummer starts playing it's overplaying, right? It's not supplemental to the music. It's not I don't know how to put it. In my head, it makes sense, right? Overplaying is not necessary. That's what solos are for. Like, if you want to overplay, it's like, let's just give you a drum solo, or let's just give you a bass solo, you know? Because if you get a group of people, 3-4 people all playing, and they all want to be like the shining star, let's say keyboard, drums, bass, and guitar with and like vocalist is one of those players. If everybody wants to try and outshine each other, it's just chaos, right? Speaking of which, we will be working on passing Fancy a little bit today. Some of the vocals are just like, they pop out. They're just way too loud. The way I like to mix vocals, sometimes I run the risk of making it sound like karaoke vocals, which I don't like. I don't want it to sound like karaoke vocals, right? I want it to sound like studio vocals. So I like a very up-close, in-your-face vocal in terms of volume and in terms of like where I want the person to perceive it when recording it. And then I can just, if I want to make it quieter, I can move it away. If I want to, you know, pan it out, I like to get the strongest signal possible on the way in. I used to have a problem recording guitars where I'd record the guitar too quiet and then I would crank it up in the mix, and it would just not sound good. It would just not sound good. Like, I would record, it would be coming into the console at like minus 24 dB RMS, which is a big nerdy way of saying pretty fucking quiet, compared to everything else, which was like, I'm recording in, or is like the drums, for example, will just be like minus 6 or minus 10 RMS, right? But yeah, let's get the fucking shibbity beepity bop boop bop a doo boo. Passing fancy. Let's turn the tunes off here. I gotta remember to put that plug in, or else Ableton is just not going to work. So this will be some boring editing type shit. Oh, oops. That's the wrong passing fancy. This one. Yes. Yes. And maybe if I stream from noon to 4. Like, right now I'm in just chatting. Let me switch it to music. Set game music. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Set game music. I hit a what was a backslash. There we go. Okay. No, I don't want to mix it up. I want to minimize it. Okay, let me go to my main channel and put this on here. Make sure Ableton is working. What a helperton that thing is. Let's see. Oh. Not, hold on. It's not doing it. Let me see. Yeah, receive audio. Wait, did I click the wrong? Oh, okay, I did. Local broadcast. There we go. Okay, now it should work. It does. Okay. Close plugin interface. You can go away. Let's try it again. Okay, excellent. All right. I have a lot of songs that start like this, I've noticed. Where it's like, there's just like a little synth ARP thing going on at the beginning. But I mean, most of the songs on the album have that, so it's like a good transition between tracks. I think I actually want to pitch this down. I was thinking about it. We're going to leave that as is. Okay, first, I'm going to save this. So, here's another thing that I like to do. Right, let me minimize Streamlabs real quick. Pull my chat up. Here's another thing I like to do. So, wait, did you not save? Okay, stream is still going. Sometimes I'm afraid I hit like a hotkey. So what I'm going to do is save a copy of this, right? And just kind of leave this as is. So if I ever need to like come back. So yes, I'm going to save a copy. We're going to call it today is 5/23/26. Okay. And now what I'm going to do, open that up. Go. There we go. So it's going to be the identical set, but basically I just created a checkpoint, right? If I don't have a checkpoint to like, if I fuck something up or maybe the project gets corrupted or whatever, or, you know, if anything happens, I can not only go back to the project, but I also have a reference. So if I'm like mixing and whatnot, and I want to reference like the previous track. So I called this Passing Fancy Post Mix 52326. So now I can come in and really do some deleting and editing and whatnot, right? See, this is just way too fucking loud. I'm gonna bring it down like a dB. Maybe 2 dB. I oughta know by now. And I think I want to turn up you know what? Let's turn this down actually. I gotta face this fear. To face in the crowd. Could it be any more clear? I gotta face this fear. And maybe if I had a little more time, maybe if I had a little more time to make up, I had a little more time. I had a little more time. A little more time. A little more time. A little more time. If I had a little more time. If I had a little more time. And maybe see, we got to find little things like that to make up my mind. Maybe if I had a little more time, and maybe if I had a little more time. It's here in the mix. Maybe if I had a little more time to make up my mind, to make up my mind. Yeah, I might actually speak to this. Never seem to find my place in line. I seem to be caught by. In the crowd, could it be any more clear? I oughta know by now. Let's see. What is the whoops? What's the pull tech? Not Lala. Portec. Yeah, let's try that. I oughta know by now. Oh, that's right. This only goes up to 200. I need something a little different. Let's see. Try this. I oughta know by now. See, there's like a build-up. It's like, I oughta know by now. So I gotta get rid of the I oughta know, which I think is probably I oughta know by now. Well, first let's try I oughta know by now. 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 Okay, let me mute it. It's a cute little plugin, isn't it? I oughta know by now. 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 You're just a face in the crowd. I oughta. You know what? Oh, what's that one thing that I have? Forget. It's like a soothe type plugin. Not the inflator. Not the 8-bit plugin. Not MAME. Speakosaur. Is it? No. SNES verb. Sampler. I'll find it. Is it Anina? I think it might actually be Anina. I oughta know by now. I oughta know by now. I oughta know. I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. See, we're just getting rid of that like oomy boomy. I oughta know by now. I oughta know by now. I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. Could it be any more clear? I gotta face this fear. And maybe if I had a little more time, I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. Could it be any more clear? I gotta face this fear. And maybe if I had a little more time, I oughta know by now. I think I could just use a multi-band compressor instead, because that's adding a lot of delay to the track that I don't like. A lot of delay. Razor Clip is cool on drums. Pre-box is cool too, but yeah, I think it's this one, Colin MB. You know what? It's probably best to put the saturator after whatever we do here. Okay. I oughta know by now. Let's see. Get out of here. Yes. I oughta know by now. I oughta know by now. I oughta. Hi. Yeah, it sounds so silly. I oughta know by now. I oughta know by now. I oughta know by now. What if I just slam it? I oughta know by now. I oughta know by now. I oughta know by now. See something here. I oughta know by now. Let me just, it's like, it's just in there somewhere. So let me. I oughta know by now. I oughta know by now. I oughta know by now. Yeah, so it's like that spot. You know what? What does it sound like in here? I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. Okay. Probably just turn the saturator off. Were you kind of doing that already with the autofilter? Let's see. Because yeah, it's right there. I don't want to just EQ it though. So I'm going to grab the big boy, the MB multiband, or I guess MD in this case, multiband dynamics. And then I actually will do that before the compressor, so the compressor doesn't hear that frequency, which apparently is like, you know, right down here, right? I oughta. I oughta know by now. I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. Could it be any more clear? I gotta face this fear. I oughta know by now. Okay, let me hear it in the mix. I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. Could it be any more clear? I gotta face this fear. And maybe if I had a little more time to make up my mind, never seem to find my place in line. I seem to be caught by the look on your face. I wanna dream about it. The scenes in your head, you ain't even gotta think about it. It's here in the air. I wanna scream about it. Is this just a passing fancy? There you are, haunting my state of mind.
scars, the ones I tried to hide from everyone alive. Well, you know I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. Oh God, I've tried escaping before. Maybe it not forget the look on your face. I wanna dream about it. The scenes in your head. You ain't even gotta think about it. It's here in the end.
Okay, and then I think what I'll do is I'm gonna shave -3 off of everything.
I oughta know by now.
So that
You're just a face in the crowd.
the main output,
Could it be any
the
more
clipper has
clear?
less to worry about. Let's do the outro is pretty loud.
The look on your face, the look on your face. I want
Because let's see.
the look on your face, the look on your face. I wanna dream about it. Scenes in your head, scenes in your head. You don't even gotta think about it. It's here in the air. I wanna scream about it. Is this just a passing fancy? The look on your
Okay, let me hear it with 8 dB of gain.
I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. Could it be any more clear? And maybe if I had a little more time to make up my mind, make up my mind.
It's only 2 vocals, right? Why am I still hearing it? I mean, that's not bad. Look at the waveform of my voice. Look at that. Okay, let me hear what it sounds like if I just...
Never seem to find my place in line. I seem to be caught by the look on your face. I wanna dream about I wanna dream about it. On your face, I wanna dream about it. The scenes in your head. I want.
There we go. Yes, lovely editing. We all love to sit through. This is the part of music. This is where magic is made, is all in the editing.
I wanna dream about it. The scenes in your head. the scenes in your head. The scenes in your head. You ain't even. You ain't even gotta think about it. It's here in the air. It's here in the air. It's here in the air. I wanna scream about it. Is this just a passing fancy? There you are, haunting my state of mind. Haunting my state of mind.
I want these in the background a bit more. Let's see if I hit him with like minus 16.
Haunting my state of mind.
Minus 18, I think.
You saw my scar. Scar.
This is the magic of Ableton, everybody. This is how we do it. Hello? There we go. And then I'm just going to take... That's it. I just turned it down. After this, can you make a beat like 4 Raws or Phantom? No.
Scars, the ones I tried to hide. The ones I tried to hide.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
From everyone alive. Well, you know I've tried and tried.
There we go. It's too quiet. Let's do minus 3.
Tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. Tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried.
And this, I think I am gonna.
Tried and tried and tried and tried and.
I moved it the wrong way. I think it needs to go back to, let's see.
Tried and tried and tried.
No, I moved it way too far back.
Tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried.
There we go.
Oh God, I've tried. I've tried escape it before. Escape it.
Yeah, this one's crispy. First, I'm gonna lob off like that. We'll do that.
Escape it before. Make it not forget the look on your face. I wanna drink.
There we go.
The look on your face. I wanna dream about it.
I'll get rid of this anyway. There we go.
I wanna dream about it. The scenes in your head. The scenes in your head. You ain't even gotta think about it. It's here in the air. It's here in the air.
Yeah, I'll leave that.
It's here in the.
They don't all need to be done.
It's here in the air. I wanna scream about it. Is this just a passing fancy? Fancy. 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 D D D D D D D D and C.
There we go. Little pitch correction.
Fancy. Fancy.
This part, I think I remember. I was like, I gotta fix this. Yeah, I'll just get rid of that. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Sure. Okay, I like the way this song goes. Beep and boop. Hell yeah. I'm glad.
And you don't even gotta think about it. It's here in the air. I wanna scream about it. I wanna scream. I wanna scream. I wanna scream. I wanna dream. I wanna dream about it.
I think I might have to re-record some of this, but you know what?
And you don't even gotta think about it.
Yeah. I think I might re-record those at some point. This has very hot dad vibes in a very good way. Hell yeah, thank you.
The look on your face, the look on your face. I wanna dream about it.
It's here in the air. You mean down deep doo doo. It's a musical artist on YouTube, by the way. I'm not calling you a hot dad, although you could be if you want. Oh, okay. That makes yeah. I have no idea. I'll have to check them out. I'll write it down. Where's my notepad? Where's my notepad? Oh no, my pen fell on the floor. The almighty notepad. One of the most powerful things that you can have. It does what the brain cannot. Which is remember. Hot dad. I'm going to check that out. Yes, welcome in. Welcome in. If you are new to the stream, my name is PRAHNO. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. On the weekends, Friday and Saturday, I make music. Made my first couple of slurms yesterday using your tutorial and Duck Petra's one. Thanks for the help, by the way. Absolutely. I'm not here to gatekeep any kind of art making. His more serious work is under the name Girls Who Care. Okay. Girls Who Hell yeah, thanks for the Rex. Thanks for the Rex, brother and or sister and or the Emperor. Let me have a sip here. Yeah, this is I've been working on my album extensively for quite a while. I have a couple tracks already up on YouTube. The bass line for this, I collaborated with my buddy Noah, Grass Kingdoms. Ooh, there's a click there. That's what we're here to do. Is edit. I really shouldn't be mixing. I'm not wearing my mixing headphones, but I keep fucking doing it out of habit. Exclamation point links. If you guys want to find out whatever I am up to. I
oughta know by now.
For some reason, this is just... It just seems so fucking loud. Hold on.
I
have no idea what most of this stuff is. I'm hoping to learn a bit through osmosis. Yeah, by all means. I may not have all the answers. I may not have the correct or best answers, but excuse me, I can help. Hi, Otter.
I oughta know by
Oh, hi, Otter.
now. I oughta know.
Let me hear it in context.
I oughta know by now.
Okay, that's better.
You're just a face in the. You're just a.
You're just an otter.
You're just a face in the crowd.
Yeah, otters are pretty adorable.
Just a face in the crowd.
Let me soften this D. Let me soften this let me soften this D here. It's like listen. The fuck? Fucking so silly.
A crowd.
Is this really necessary? Not really. It's just what I like to do. I still need it. I just need it to be shorter. There we go. Cool.
Could it be? Could it?
Let's see if I can shrink this too.
Could it be?
Ooh.
Could it?
There we go. That's a nice K right there.
Could it be any more clear? I gotta face this fear.
You know what? I should actually rename this to Lead Box 1, and I should probably move it to the top. Even though those say Scratch Box, I should probably move it up there. Hell yeah. AI streamers on fucking stream, boo, dude. Go fall in a lake.
I gotta face this fear. I gotta.
There's a lot of right here. This. Right. I only need one, really. So I had to pick one. What's my favorite?
I gotta.
The top one. So these? Bye.
Gotta face it. I gotta face.
Look at that. And then if we want, I'm gonna shape.
I gotta face this fear.
We love whimsy. Absolutely.
Gotta face this. Gotta.
This one.
Gotta face this fear.
A little early. Little early. Okay, I gotta be careful. Sometimes this fucks it up, but we'll see.
Gotta.
Oh, that's way too much, dude.
Gotta face this fear. I gotta face this fear.
And I think the here is really loud.
Gotta face this fear.
There we go. Gut. That's what we. This is the best part of music streams, right? Is listening to me listen to like the same 6 milliseconds of a song over and over, because I'm editing, you know.
And maybe if I had a little more time.
This one has a lot of vocals in it. So.
Maybe if I had a little more time.
I think
A little more time. If I had a little more time. If I had a little more time.
no.
If I had a little more time. If I had a little more time. I had a little more time.
I think this one's a little louder than it needs to be.
Had a little more time.
There we go.
To
Say early, say
make up
love.
my mind.
Ooh. I shaved off too much. There we go.
Never seem to find my place in line. 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 I seem to pick up.
There it is. I heard the click. It's right there. No clicks in this song. It's the sound of me hitting the space bar.
I seem to be caught by the look on your face. I seem to be caught by the look on your face. I wanna dream about it. The scenes in your head. You ain't even gotta think about it. It's here in the air. I wanna scream about it. I wanna scream.
And I have a de-esser on, right? I have a de-esser. But
I wanna scream about. I wanna scream about. I wanna scream about it.
sometimes it's easier just to do
Is
that.
this? Is it? Is this? Is this? Is this? Is this? Is this? Is this? Is this?
Trying to soften that part of it.
Is this? Is this? Is this?
Because there's a snare hit there at the same time, and it just made like a really strong peak.
Is this just a passing fancy? There you are, haunting my state of mind. You saw my scars, the ones I tried to hide. From everyone alive. Well, you know I've tried.
I think I was going to try and fucking like monster compress the guitar, because I was like, man, it is just not loud enough, right? For being a little. It's like, you know what? It'd probably be better on the granular level, actually. I mean, it's pretty well. I mean, we're getting -3 gain reduction, but we'll do RMS. We'll let some of that transient through. Okay, let me copy it to this guitar. See how it works. Okay. Okay, let's hear it in context.
Well, you know I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. Oh God, I've tried escaping before. I've tried, tried,
Ugh.
tried, tried, tried,
Well, first of all,
tried, escape it, be tried, escape, tried, escape,
okay.
tried, I've tried, escape it before. Maybe it not be, the look on your face. Oh, or maybe it could be, or maybe it could be,
A little at the end. I was like,
or maybe it could be,
Well, we'll soften
or
it.
maybe it could be,
There we go. Instead of cutting it.
maybe it not be, the look on your face. I wanna dream about it. The scenes in your head. You ain't even gotta think about it. It's here in the air. I wanna scream about it. Is this just a passing fancy?
This could use some funky chorus ensemble. This could definitely use some chorus, some chorusy. But I'm gonna do one tap. Check this out. This is it. This I like doing this. Okay, so let's just go to the. So if I make this 100% wet and just have it do a one tap, right? And we cut the lows. You just get like this nice little LFO effect, right? Like vibrato. But if I slow it down, right? Let's do like 0.5 and play it with the original. This is 100% wet, right? I like that sound versus like a two-tap chorus, which is good as well. This effect kind of gives a little bit more of like you have two oscillators stacked. And then of course it's a little loud. So let me find a Oh. I forgot to turn the fucking low pass on. I was like, why isn't it low passing? You can hear how it like... Let me make it 0.7. here's with. How much louder is it making it? Let's find out. About 0.9 dB. So I can actually turn this down 0.9 dB, and it should. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. I have to go to the bathroom. Holy crap. That one soda. Let me turn the tunes back on. Throw up the BRB screen. I'm going to run to Banyo. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Almost forgot. Got to save. Got to save Ableton or else you never know. Oh, okay. It's saved. All right. I'll be back. Ooh. Ooh, my back popped. That felt nice. Sec. Bonfire. 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 Oh. Where are my headphones? Okay. Okay. And the BRB screen off. Let's see.
Look on your face, the look on your face, the look on your face. I wanna dream about it. Scenes in your head, all the scenes. The look on your face, the look on your face. I wanna dream. The look on your face, the look on your face. I wanna dream. I wanna dream about it. Scenes in your head, all the scenes in your head. You don't even gotta think about it. The look on your face. The look on your face.
Too much. Too much. It's too quiet.
The look on your face. The look on your face. The look on your face. Is this just a passing fancy? The look on your.
Yeah, I remember there's like.
The look on your face.
Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong.
The look.
Oh, maybe it's because these are a little late. The guitars.
Look on your face. I wanna dream about it. Scenes in your head. Scenes in your head. You ain't even gotta think about it. It's here in the air. It's here in the air. I wanna scream about it. Is this just a passing fancy? Fancy.
Seems exquisitely loud. Let's just knock a dB off.
Fancy. Fancy.
Boosh. Man, oh man. Let's see. Oh, that's empty. Oh, that feels weird to not have gone on a walk this morning. Luckily, like I said yesterday, my hip is feeling better. I weighed in this morning. I don't know if I think I said that I weighed in this morning, but I don't think I said. I'm 235.6, which means I've lost 1.4 pounds over last week. My willpower grows stronger every day. I didn't get after leaving the bar last night, I was like, oh, you know what? I'll stop at the gas station and get like some munchies or something. And I was like, nay. I'm going to go home. I'm going to drink water and I'm going to eat a pickle. And then I'm going to go to bed. I guess I can hold Alt. Yeah, and just close everything, right?
You saw my scars, the ones I tried to hide from everyone alive. Well,
you know what? I'm gonna bring these.
you saw my scars, you saw my scars, the ones I tried to hide. From everyone alive. Well, you know I've tried and tried. tried.
Okay, it's definitely better with that on. Tried and tried and tried. I gotta turn. Let's hear it in mono.
I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. Could it be any more clear? I gotta face this fear. And maybe if I had a little more time to make up my mind, never seem to find my place in line. I seem to be caught by the look on your face.
This bass is so fucking good. Dude, Noah kicked ass on this bass. Especially for the chorus. Because, like, my bass line, it didn't do the slide. I just went, do. Actually, I'll play the bass line on my fucking keyboard real quick. The original bass line that I have for it. I think you're going to hear the audio doubled, and I apologize for that, but that's just kind of the way things work here. In Prano Audio World. Yeah, you're just gonna, okay. Because even if I mute this, or if I, yeah, you guys can still hear it. That's fine. So it's a little weird, but whatever. So, that little... I think, actually, I mean, it might be even better if I played it for real. Why don't you can play the bass? Why don't you? Yeah. Let me do some setup here. You guys can't see it, but look, patch cables. This is what makes me feel like a fucking scientist. Is this shit where it's like I have this unit plugged into this thing that lets me use cables so that like I'm taking a signal path like flowing water. Let's see. Seem to be caught by the look on your face. A mama me, ma meow meow. Okay. Think. We gotta go. This one, I'm pretty sure this is a 5-string song. I'm not the biggest fan of playing the 5-string, but then every time I pick up and play the 5-string, I'm a fan of playing the 5-string. Does that make any sense? I don't think it does. I'm just a stickler for muted notes on the bass. I'm not a big fan of shit ringing out in the low end. And I always seem to have a problem muting. I need a tuner. Tuner. There it is. Technically, it should go first in the chain, but whatever. Those things are all on, but they don't really have any settings. Which is part of my... Dude, I gotta give this thing like a 5-mile away handshake. To tune, to get the final tuning peg, I either have to like lean forward or to extend my arm all the way. It's, okay, we did that one, we did that one. Up. And then for the high G, I just had to... There we go. Okay, let's... where's the EQ? There it is. No, I did not say. Although distortion is kind of cool. You can boost lows high. And then I'm going to compress the fuck out of it. Oh, I want the fucking 303, brother. There we go. So let me see, it's...
The look on your face.
Let me actually mute the bass. And we'll try it here.
The look on your face.
No.
The look on your face. I seem to be caught by.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this.
I seem to be caught by the look on your face.
Well, it's... should be... No, it's D. It's a D sharp. Yep.
I seem to be caught by the look on your face. I wanna. I seem to be caught by the look on your face. I wanna dream about it. The scenes in your head. You ain't even gotta think about it. It's here in the air. I wanna scream about it. Is this just a passing fancy? There you are, haunting my state of mind. You saw my scars.
I'm just jamming now.
I seem to be caught by the look on your face. I wanna dream about it. The scenes in your head. You ain't even gotta think about it. It's here in the air. I wanna scream about it. Is this just a passing fancy? There you are, haunting my state of mind. You saw my scars, the ones I tried to hide from everyone alive. Well, you know.
I prefer his bass line, obviously. But this is a fun song to do bass for, right?
There you are. There you are, haunting my state of mind. You saw my scars, the ones I tried to hide from everyone alive. Well, you know I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. Oh God, I've tried. Escape it before.
Yeah. Escape it, baby. Like way over here. Anyway.
Maybe it not be the look on your face. I wanna dream about it. The scenes in your head. You ain't even gotta think about it. It's here in the air. I wanna scream about it. Is this just a passing fancy?
Oh yeah, and there's the fucking bridge. I don't even remember how the bridge goes. Hold on. I think it's F sharp.
Yeah, look on your face.
Do the intro.
I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. Could it be any more clear? I gotta face this fear. And maybe if I had a little more time to make up my mind, never seem to find my place in line. I seem to be caught by the look on your face. I wanna dream about it. The scenes in your head. You ain't even gotta think about it. It's here in the air. I wanna scream about it. Is this just a passing fancy? There you are, haunting my state of mind. You saw my scars, the ones I tried to hide from everyone alive. Well, you know I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried.
What is that there? That's what it is.
I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. Could it be any more clear? I gotta face this fear. And maybe if I had a little more time
We do
to
sustain.
make a
Very fond of this instrument. The bass, absolutely.
By
dude.
the glorious red hair of Paddy O'Malley, what did we do to you?
Hold on. The fucking. Let me turn the bass down on the fucking cue. Just a little bit. It's a little heavy. A little heavy. Do fucking. We're doing 3 dB. Or what's that fucking. What was that clip? Oh. By the glorious hair of Father Paddy O'Malley, what did we ever do to you? It's an episode of Dexter's Lab where there's a bully, and the bully literally has a t-shirt that says, like, I hate kids with funny accents. 500 cigarettes. Dude, that was me in my 20s. But yeah, that's from Dexter's Lab. And the bully like picks on Dexter for having an accent, and I think there's like a Japanese kid. There's an Irish kid. No, there's like an Irish kid and like a Spanish kid, and then Dexter, and it's like he makes fun of. But I'll spoil the fucking 35-year-old episode for you. The kids with funny accents team up, and they like fight him, and they punch the bully. The bully he falls into a fucking statue or something, and he gets like a giant welt on his face, and it makes him have a funny accent. And he comes to school after like getting in trouble for the fight, and he has a shirt that says, "I love kids with funny accents." Hold on, I'm changing basses, dude. Like I said, I like playing 5 strings. Until I don't. So I'll play the Joe Dart. We'll play. This is my favorite bass of all time. Reminds me of the Bully soundtrack. Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Here, I'm gonna go to. Here, I'll show you guys with my big dumb face. Here you go. This is the Joe Dart. I love this bass. I think you might even be able to. Yeah. Let me adjust the EQ because it sounds like the EQ is in the shitter. This bass is mostly like mid-range. I think. Am I peeking something? No. Okay, let's go back to Ableton. This machine makes me want to play Bully. Oops. Ableton. Bully! Alright, let's hear the...
I oughta know by now.
Oh, see, now I have to readjust. It should be...
I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. Could it be any more clear? I gotta face this fear. And maybe if I had a little more time to make up my mind.
I'm probably not even like... I always do this. I'm such a fucking keyboard player where it's like I turn my keyboard on and it's just ready to go. In the UK, parents protested because it was called Bully, so they changed it to Canis Canem Edit. And none of the content of the game and the parents stopped caring. It's Latin for dog eat dog. Oh my god. Oh shit, it's V. What up, V? Welcome in. Cheers. This is Polar Seltzer. Oh yeah, dude, this is way out of tune. What am I doing? Oh, it's on the other side. I'll show you. We're gonna go, and we're gonna put the fucking compressor on the first input, and then I'm gonna turn the fucking Juno chorus on. It's gonna sound. I think the new post only did well because it had Toriel in it. Well, I'm so glad it did well. Bootleg LaCroix? No. This is Polar Seltzer. I think, yeah, 1882. They've been making seltzer longer than my fucking family's been alive.
I oughta know by now.
Okay, now of course, it's loud as fuck. Okay. God, can I have the noise, like, not exist, please? The noise is cool. There's a slight delay on the cam. Not on my end. Let's see. I should probably move on to or back to editing. Yeah, it seems like, I mean, everything. Let's see. Yeah. This camera, let me see. Oh, you think it was on your end? I mean, dude, sorry for one-guying you. Yeah, one-guying me in my chat, my fucking stream with 3 people. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. I'd rather know, you know what I mean? Okay, we want.
I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. Could it be any more clear? I gotta face this fear. And maybe if I had a little more time to make up my mind, never seem to find.
I forget to go down. I will be playing Ballader. Hell yeah. I like that. You seem chill. Oh, well, thank you. I try to be. I mean, it was somebody in my chat that was like, hey, why is there clicking in, like, the left channel? Or why is there clicking in my left ear, right? And I was like, what are they talking about? And then, yeah, I spent the next, like, 2 months trying to figure out how to get Ableton to not be mad at Streamlabs. And it's a whole thing, you know. But all because one person was like, hey, I probably wouldn't have noticed until I started to, like, check my VODs and go into stuff.
I oughta know by now. You're just a face in the crowd. Could it be any more clear?
That's, yeah. We're clipping something. Hold on. How loud is this fucking input? Oh my god. They put the dude, the volume knob. There we go. That sounds a slightly more reasonable volume.
I oughta know by now.
Now it's too fucking quiet. Hold on. And I turn this up. And then 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 I turn this up. And Am I clipping? Oh, I'm clipping fucking pre-fader, dude. I'm clipping pre-fader. God. There we go. God, this thing is so temperamental. I'm going to get that eventually. It's just, I can do it with my hand, but it's the raking method that's tough. Pre-fader. P-R-E. It's the volume at which, hold on, turn it back off. It's the volume at which you are coming into the mixer before the fader, before anything, right? And if it's too loud and I'm clipping the input pre-fader, it's going to sound like butthole. But now, let me check, double check. Yeah, now we're good. Now we're not clipping pre-fader. You know what? Excuse me. I'm going to save this. Let's open up a new set. We'll do something a little fun. Is the mixer like all of the audio tracks together? Very new to this stuff. No, here, I'll show you. You can imagine a mixer the same way as you could imagine a mixer in a kitchen. It's a device that allows you to put multiple things together and blend it in such a way that you get, like, you know, something new out of it. Let me hit keyboard time. Okay. So, this. Like mayonnaise? Yeah, like mayonnaise. Or like a smoothie. You know, if you wanted a strawberry smoothie with a little bit of apple in it, and you put like 5 apples and 1 strawberry, you would have too much apple in your strawberry light apple smoothie. So the same thing here is you're just controlling volume. But if you look, there's a little button. It's hard to see. It says PFL, which means pre-fader listen. And it lets me listen to it at the volume, or it lets me see and listen to it at the volume in which it's coming into the mixer before it hits like the preamps and the fader. Is the mixer just the physical thing, or is it also in Ableton? Yeah, in Ableton as well. There's a lot of shit going on here. Let me go back into Ableton. This is the mixer in Ableton. All right. And I have mine labeled the bass group, the drum. Boom room is where I put my drums. Vox is vocals. I have a sample, reference, guitar. And these are the faders, right? So it's really hard to see, but I can pre-fader listen in Ableton as well. We're actually gonna come in, you know, because I'm coming in from a physical device into a digital device into, so like physical. There's a lot of like steps in the way. Let me see. Hold on. Oh my goodness, my things. I feel like I'm getting one of those early YouTube obligatory house tours. Oh, yeah. Dude, this fucking camera is old as hell. But yeah, that mixer allows me to plug, and if I actually go this, so that mixer that you saw allows me to have, there's a synth that's up here. It's a little hard to see. This synthesizer, all go into the mixer and allows me to set the volumes however I want, EQ it however I want, gain it however I want, and then I'm sending it out to an interface that converts all the audio into what my computer can listen to, which is what Ableton is getting. And that's where I have like my studio monitors. Is a synthesizer just a keyboard on crack? No, because a synthesizer is a keyboard. but you wouldn't call a piano a keyboard here. I'm gonna do something. Piano means strings. Well, a piano does have strings. Like you couldn't have a digital piano. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this, I mean, whoops. This is a digital piano right here. I appreciate the listen, by the way. I don't mean to hijack the stream. No, this is literally, I think I even have AMA in one of my tags. Like, this is what today is usually for. You know? It's for me to fuck around, work on some stuff. So you can just do that with your hands. Play piano? Yes. I'm going to make a little loop here. But I don't want to come in on that. I want to come in. I know it says, actually, I'll change it. See, like this says string, because this is where all my string instruments come in, and I can duplicate this, but yeah, this is like the mixer area. We can see our volume. Let me make sure, hold on. See, I did it again. Okay, there we go. Plushies. Oh. Yeah, here, we got, let's see. Let me get out of the way. We got fucking, move your big dumb head. There we go. It's like mirrored, but we've got, I think it's Blacklight, Foxy from FNAF. We got Lucario. I've got Vaporeon. I've got this little like fox thing. I've got a tiny duck. What else is back? And some pins. There's some pins on the wall. You can't really see it. There's like a giant, that's a wizard poster. Shout out for randomly adding fucking as a filler word. I do that and I'm trying to stop because my partner doesn't like swearing. It's just sentence glue. That's all it is. Fucking and are the exact same thing to me. It's just that one has a lot more strength. Because if I sat here and tried to have a little bit of a conversation, like using words to kind of, glue my sentence together. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's just more fun to be like, yeah, dude, that shit was like fucking crazy dumb, right? Rather than just saying, but I get it, right? It's all about tact, tone, timing, place, So, I get it, but it's like, I won't talk like that if I'm like at the dentist or if I'm like at the fucking getting my hair cut or whatever, But I mean, this is my stream. This is my fucking chill time. I'm gonna swear. I'm gonna swear. I used to use like patented PRAHNO fuck glue. Yeah. Yes, V is absolutely right. But it is also good to respect. It is also good to respect your partner's wishes, Let's see. See, it's like we're coming in at minus 18 RMS. It's like annoyingly quiet. Sure. Okay, sure. Cool. All right, let me get rid of this bass. Really loving the bass, not gonna lie. Thank you. This is like my favorite, one of my favorite instruments in my studio. It sounds nice. It's not overcomplicated. It literally only has a volume knob. Like, that's it. The 5-string has 3 knobs. My guitar has 3 fucking knobs and a switch. Okay, I want the towel drums. Yeah, give me the towel kit. Okay. Let's put this at the beginning here. You know what? One sec. Oh god, this thing takes the big fucking USB thing. Look at that. Because if I okay. You know what? Actually, see. I did it again, dude. I forget to switch my fucking screen. So. Okay. I don't need that little keyboard. I was worried, but I figured it out. Did I not? Am I tripping? Hold on. What's happening here? Hold on. I love technology. I love it. Technology is great. Okay. Oh my god, what is... Okay. Dude. I'll get used to it eventually. It's this. I keep forgetting to fucking use the standalone thing. So now... Okay. No. Local broadcast. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna blow these drums up real quick. I'm going to blow them up. Is it working? Is it playing? Okay. Sometimes I never know. Using a keyboard as a drum kit is a life hack. Oh, dude, I've been doing this for like 20 years. It's great. I love doing the drums. It's making noise good. I'm going to blow up these drums though. We're going to use pre-box to add a little bit of vintage yummy, yum yum, and then we're gonna fucking razor clip the shit out of it. So let me play the drums real quick. Let's do. Okay, cool, and then. Now that I've blown them up, let's do it again. Abada 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 boo. Moonchild, if it was a Flash game, it is the same chords as Moonchild. I'm glad you picked that out. It's a classic 4-5-6 chord progression. Moon, moon child, you got the power, be his friend. I said a moon child, oh, you got the power. Okay, enough. Enough of that. Oh, it's been 2 hours. I want to do something different here. One sec. Crank this up. I might play piano. You guys are probably going to hear piano. Maybe. Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Almost closed out of Ableton. No. Control L means control loop. Okay, now let's go to keyboards. Moonchild. Whoa. Oh, yeah, it's like. Moonchild. Whoa. You've got the power. Be his friend.
at liberty to give out no information about our residents.
Where does he work?
Did you not hear me?
And did you not hire me? Where does it work? Dude, it's like an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. That's like one of my favorite movie scenes of all time, just in general, because it's like, oh shit, my blister popped finally. Well, not popped. It's okay. Well, I'll leave it alone. I have a blister from playing. I will peruse all of these clips. Isn't he a serial killer? Yes. He's like a hired hand, like assassin, right? Dude, I'm so tired of just getting like spam stuff sent to me. No. Okay. Sleeper cell. But yeah, it's like that guy is like a ruthless killer, and that woman is a secretary at a desk. But she is just not afraid. She's not afraid at all. And like, if you watch the scene, you can tell he's like, I want to kill her, but there's a bathroom that flushes, and he just leaves. And it's like, it's just so funny to me. I was like, oh my God, dude. Kind of a cool sound. Let's see. Wouldn't it be super funny if I just started hearing Moonchild in everything? Just like I think of DFDT every time I hear a slap bass. Yeah, you hear the slap bass. Bam, bam. So silly. I love him. Love it. Get this down. We would need like a lead in. Anyway, I'm just fucking around. God damn it. I fucked it up, dude. All right. Shubbity, shoobity, shubbity. These are, it's so bubbly. You know, let me just play it through. God. Sound like something that would be in a cutscene in Hotline Miami. Hell yeah, dude. I dig it. This is actually a song that's not going to be on this album, but on the next album. And I wrote it before, around the same time as all the other songs. But I want to do a little. Let me just play it for you. La musique. And then it goes to the verse, which is... Something like that. That's how it's supposed to go. I don't even know what I don't even know if there's words or anything. It's really just... And all I'm doing is playing... That's just two chords. D minor, C major, D minor, D major, D minor, C major. And then we get to the fun little... I'm just doing, this is, sounds really familiar. I don't know. I do listen to a lot of Wolfpack. I do listen to a lot of I listen to a lot of stuff. I absorb a lot of things. Because this really is just... This part is pretty much a Wolfpack rep. Because there's that one song. It's actually, you know what? Here, I'm pretty sure if you know Wolfpack, this is the song you're thinking. That good ear, thank you. Because I mean, if you do share for the so, well, dude, yeah. Dude. That ain't happening. I ain't doing that shit. It does sound pretty sick, though. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, I just wanted to make that for fun. Just to keep the... Oh, it's all way sped up now. It makes me sound way better at bass than I am. Why would it be slow? Why are they ending so early? Yeah. I'm going to go make food and chill for the rest of the night. I hope the rest of your stream goes well. You stream on Sundays too? No. Thank you, first of all. Oh, shit. You hit me with that delicious follow. Dither plus Bird Facts. Welcome in. The Smog Chamber, the Fox Club, whatever the hell I'm calling it these days. Enjoy the food. I stream... Yeah. Nintendo Wii! Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Starting on Monday, I'm going to be... It's funny. I'm going to be switching my hours from 10 to 2. And they will... from 10 to 2 to 12 to 4. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday and Friday are like music streams like this, but I am about to switch over to video games, so it's kind of a perfect time. And then Mondays and Wednesdays is just video games. So I usually stream for 4 hours, but exclamation point links. Oh, of course. Of course. The exclamation point just didn't happen. You know, that's how it goes here in Prano Audio World. Check me out everywhere. I stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. But we are actually going to switch over to video games. Thank you again for the follow, Dither. Hope to see you again. Enjoy the food. I'm actually going to take a short break. I'm going to make a cup of coffee because I am dying, brother. I stayed up way too late last night. Ooh. Okay. I hope you guys have enjoyed the cacophony of bubble noises. I'm back. Made a hot cup of coffee. Dude, all my clothes are too big. When I was like trying to find stuff to wear to the bar last night, like, it's a bar, but I wanted to. Basically, my idea of dressing up is wearing like a pair of shorts that aren't basketball shorts, and like just a plain color. Prawn. But I was like, all my shirts are XXX. This is a XXX. So I dug all the way down to the bottom of the barrel, and I did find a 2XL shirt, because I have those, and then I have like larges, and I definitely don't fit the larges yet. That'll be a while. I'll just be Dracula. There, I'm Dracula. I have seen the eye of a horror. Dude, Drac is back, baby. Oh my god. Yeah, that's it all. I was gonna be fucking Dracula Flow for Halloween one year. Drac's night out, baby. We'll just do it like that. Oh, nope. I also have to, it has to be black, and I have to be incredibly sweaty. And speaking of, if we go on to my Bandcamp, like the wind floating from somewhere. Oh, I'm glad it didn't show my fucking password. That's cool. Marm. Yeah, I made this a long time ago.
I'm moving different. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm a dog. I'm biting the fart bubbles in the bath. We smoking symbiote. Smoking that Whoopi Goldberg South Egyptian Berber Deluxe Mega Million Scratcher Skunk Bubba Kush.
Bubba Kush.
I'm on 12 Vicodins, smoking on Scooby-Doo dick. Scooby-Doo dick. They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him. I'm sick in the head. I don't give a fuck if I go blind.
I don't need to see the price tag anyway.
I'm high on 12 Jason Bourne, looking to beat the cum out of a thick, fresh oak. We smoking filtered crack, you stupid piece of shit. I'll fucking kill you.
Classic. What the hell did I refocus to? Yeah, I made that in 2023. I've got some cool shit on my Bandcamp, man. Bet you guys didn't know I made a cover of Subways of Your Mind.
Like the wind, you came here running. Take the consequence of living. There's no space, and there's no tomorrow. What we need's communication. Check it in, check it out, but the sun will never shine. Paranoid anyway, in the subways of your mind. Like the wind,
good.
Time
This
for
was a fun cover to
yawn and
make.
restless dreaming. Check it in, check it out, but the sun will never shine. Paranoid anyway, in the subways of your mind.
And then solo.
Check it in, check it out, but the sun will never shine. Paranoid anyway, in the subways of your mind.
Yep. Yep. Yep, that's me. Prahno audio. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure enough. Dude, I have so much weird shit I've put on the internet. These are all just like regular things. My junk drawer has some cool shit in it. Melodic Noise Wall is 16 minutes long. Probably don't want to listen to that. Oh yeah, this is some of my experimental shit. Banger, right? I think, yeah, I should probably play games. No Latro. Oh yeah, that's the... My fake Latro loop. Dude. That's all it is. It's like a fucking 8-second loop, I think. I gotta make more hip hop. You know what? Let's get a fucking game going, right? Let's get a game going. Let me switch over to video games. There we go. Oops. Let me open up. Is that Steam? Is that Steam? Now the blister on my finger hurts. I played too much bass and I broke it open, and now it just hurts. Woe is me. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, Mr. fucking Crybaby on the internet. Oh, my fingy hurts from being able to play bass. Oop. Okay. Let's see. You know what? It's been a fucking minute, but I think I want to get in the pit. I think I want to get in the pit, dude. What kind of pit? Not the armpit. I'm not into that. The clover pit. Welcome to the clover pit. Clover pit. It says it's running. Oh, there we go. It's loading. Money Pit, the movie. Money Pit, the movie. One second. You guys can't see anything yet. Now you can, but the screen is stretched incorrectly for this game. We will push that button. Audio is good. Voice is good. Money Pit, the movie. Money Pit. Money Pit. Money Pit. Hello, mouse? Oh my googly moogly. There we go. Okay, cool. Have you ever checked out Kaiju Cleanup? No, I have not. Dude, I have one, I guess? We'll just play we'll play normal. Let's play normal. Whoa. What? Now there's a Recoin sticker here? My immersion is completely broken. This implies that Recoin exists in the same world as fucking diarrhea bug Clover Pit. Clover Pit just sounds like a continuation of the like Cloverfield monster movies. Horseshoe is pretty fucking good. So is Dear Diary, but I will be taking this. So we're gonna go ahead and do that so we get.
Let's go gambling.
Cloverfield is like it's a kaiju movie. I guess it's like an alien invasion movie. There's like Cloverfield, and then there's like Cloverfield Lane, which is a movie that had John Goodman in it. That's like based in the same universe. I think the first Cloverfield movie was like Handycam style. I don't remember. There's like a mash of movies that all kind of smushed together for like 10 years. Ooh. Thank you. I want this. Cloverfield Mad J.J. Abrams. Yeah, it's like... Yes, I hear you.
Let's go gambling.
You know what I was thinking about the other day? How there's like fidget toys and whatnot. Found footage was huge in the 2010s. Yeah, that wasn't that like right after Paranormal Activity. I mean, yeah, we got what's that fucking movie called? The one where the kids are in the forest and the girl's like crying and boogers are flying out of her mouth. Let me turn this thing. But that was like early on. I'm pretty sure that was 99. Blair Witch Project. Yeah, Blair Witch Project. I think that was early on. Hold on. I'm wrapping up a cable. But yeah, you're right. 2010s. It seemed like there was just a lot of that stuff. There are things in media that I artificially categorize in my head as the same thing, even if they're not. Even if they're not. So, like, Survivor, the TV series, the reality TV series, and Lost exist in my head as, like, in the same thing, right? And it's just because it's people, like, lost on an island in the middle of nowhere. Jitterbug. Damn, big and stinky. have enough to pass. Okay, so is there doesn't take space, no. Plus, ooh, no. I will be taking that. 3 free restocks, pretty good. I was looking for triggers randomly stuff. You know what? Okay. I saw Cloverfield one time. Oh. Oh, I should have fucking waited to see if they'd make it free. Bells manifest more often. Clovers manifest more often. Hell yeah. Fun fact, Blair Witch actually has the highest return on investment for movies. For once, somebody used fun fact correctly. That actually is a fun fact. Usually I see that shit in comments where somebody just wants to make like a snarky remark. They're like, fun fact. But that, no, that's actually really cool. Look at this doo-doo. Oh my, Jesus. Could you imagine just like fucking making a movie? 350,000, and that's in the 90s. So that's like 1990s money. And you make a movie and you're like, man, I sure hope we like at least make our money back and then make 250 million. Lord of mercy. Voicemail. What am I doing, dude? I'm stupid. Okay.
Let's go gambling.
Yeah. Boop boop beep. Yeah, we need stuff that helps cherries because we're getting cherries. Cherries big time. So cherry. Here's the story of a lovely lady. Luma lama limi mama nu. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, that triggers randomly, but it doesn't buff anything, really. For every 1 ticket, earn 1 ticket for every X tickets I own, where X is the current deadline. Okay, so now I would get 5. Discard at 0%. Oh, there's cherries. Yes, take that. Cherries. Okay. Look at that. We got so much fucking space. 3 restocks for free. Yes. Restocks for free. You've got to be kidding.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. In the Garden of Eden by Iron Butterfly. In the Garden of Eden. Iron Butterfly. Hello, can I get a fucking... Give me a win, I don't want to fall into the pit. Oh. Okay. There. Category upgraded, or updated to Clover Pit. Oh. That's pretty much what I want. Yep. Thank you. I haven't, like, actually been gambling in quite some time. Every so often, I'll buy, like, a $20 scratcher. Or a $10 scratcher. I haven't done that in, like, 2 months, but... Uh-huh. Isn't that a good thing, though? Yeah, I mean, I've never had a problem with gambling. I just don't like losing money. Like, the feeling I get of losing money outweighs any dopamine rush that I get. I do like playing poker, but even that, I've only played money games with friends. Oh, dude, I fucking suck, man. I had so much cool shit. Give me smokes. There, at least I had some cigarettes before I fell into the abyss. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? 53%. Damn, dude. Freebie. +5 luck. That could be decent early. This could be good early. This is cheaper, though. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. And we're gonna go into the pit. Let's go gambling. Yeah, like the last time I went to a casino to like gamble, or like 6-7 years ago, maybe. Boop. Where's my luck? Boop. Yeah. We're looking for the lucky coin. That shit is busted. You get the lucky coin in the horseshoe, you get like infinity extra turns, it feels like. Where's the horseshoe? Oh, fucking cigarettes. Increases all symbols by their base value. Yeah, I could... And it restocks the store. The ace of spades. Ah. Never 3+ patterns. That is pretty good. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna smoke the cigarettes. Symbols multiply +1 for every 5 you own. Ooh, but isn't that a legendary? No, it's a rare. Legendary is the red one. This little guy. Is that a cherry? Or no, it's a pepper. What am I saying? Okay. Spin me, daddy. Spin me. And even when I've been real gambling, it's like plus or minus like $100. One, like, the last time I had like Gamba time was when I went to Biggest Little FurCon 2018. Oop. And yeah, I think I played video poker for like 3 hours on $100, and I ended up walking away with like 20 bucks. I was like, okay, I lost like, because in my head I'm like, dude, I could just go with the money that I lost. I could go to the dealer's den and buy cool shit from cool people instead of just like putting it in a machine and losing it and going, oh, at the chance, the opportunity, the possibility, the slight possibility that I will win. Ugh. Iron's pretty good. Lucky Cat is also very good. +3 patterns. That actually meets up with this thing, which is also +3 patterns. I gotta remember to put stuff in the machine so that I can get the taxes or whatever it is. Let's go gambling. It's weird that there's a Recoin sticker in the back, but then again, there's stuff in Recoin from Clover Pit. Boom, boom. I bought sausages yesterday. I'm gonna have some sausage for lunch. It's gonna be fire. Pretty colors and big numbers. Look at all those clovers. Meow. I'm a big fan of pretty colors and big numbers. The deadline is now. You will die. There we go. Money. Didn't get a bonus. Yeah, that's right. I smoked the cigarette, so everything went up. Okay, wood is very good for a common. Wood is very good for a common. I wish I could see the stats of like what I have rolled the most of, like which symbol, so I could kind of like tailor, but I have seen a lot of clovers. Well, it feels like it would be a waste. I'm gonna take it. Oh, I should have put that shit in the machine. I'm a dummy. Bloom, bloom. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Whoa. Fuck yes. That's a lot of lemon. Brown. Okay, I should put money in the machine. I have enough to pass around. I'm gonna get close to it. Because rerolls, these get more expensive as time goes on. I only have one? Oh, I can't even buy that. I could sell some shit. For every 15 I own, I don't really have a good source. Oh. Beep, beep. God damn, this is good. Fucking A, dude. Strawberry fruit splash, Canada Dry. Bonus. Good. Not sponsored content. Cherry. Give me my money back. Double my coins? No. No. Yeah, reroll. No. Sure. I have 6. Thimble, yes. I'll take. Because I think I've been getting... This is for, yeah, this is for the lower numbers, but... Mare. Ring my bell, ring my bell. Ooh, speculative. Ancient coin. How much room do I have? I have enough room for one more. Let's put money in the machine. How much is it to roll? 28. Okay. Perfect. Ring my bell. Yeah. Insano mode. Lucky cat's gonna pop. Exquisite. Yes. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Okay. Got some econ going on for our tickets. Shboop-a-doop. Oh. Okay. Okay, it was a decent round. It was a decent round. Symbols multiplier. This bonus grows by 1 whenever 5 plus... Oh. That might be good. Ooh. Replace all Lucky Charms inside all drawers with new random ones. Oh, that's crazy. This is a spin down die. This isn't a regular D20. This is a spin down. So it's not even randomized. Transform its symbols. Okay. Bonus. Lots of tickets. Smokes? Fruit basket. Fruit basket. Clovers, yes. Clovers. Ooh. Clovers. Spin it to win it, baby.
Let's go gambling.
Oh. Show me the good stuff. There we go. Good. Okay. Ooh. Gimme, 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 gimme. Come on. No 666 though. We don't want any of that. Everyone I know hates it when the 666 pops up. No, but unless I guess you have a build. Unless your build's built around it. Dude, I have so much. Cigarette. This is better than a reroll. Cigarette. Oh, there it is, the Cloverfield. Okay, that's the luck. Is there anything not helping us out? Probably, I guess this. Yes. I'm gonna put that in the drawer. That is going to stay. This is about to die. Okay. Let's see. Restock you own. Ooh. Immediately earn 30% of the debt amount. Sure. Restore this. Oh, luck. No. Jimbo! It's him! It's John Balatro. No. I thought there was like a passport in there. $42. Well, since I didn't end up buying anything, I mean, it doesn't hurt to just keep that equipped. I was hoping to find something. There we go. The coin! Oh, no thank you, dude. Boom, boom. Come on, I need bigger spins than that. What are we doing? What kind of song and dance is this? There we go. Yes. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't think the little wood thing is doing much. I probably could just sell it. Bim. Ew. Oh, I thought it was a curly turd. Oh, shit. Yes. Thank you. Ooh, bricks are good. But I'm trying to do clover stuff. This would actually be really good. What does the thimble do? Oh yeah, no, we need to keep that. Oh, I have room. What am I doing? I fucking have room. Okay. Alright. Give me this money. Let's pass the round. Ooh. Excellent. Hello. +5. Till the next restock of the store. Sure. Alright. Alright. Let's see what happens.
Let's go.
Let's go gambling. Oh, je gamble. Oh, oh. Teehee. Forgot to push the button. Ooh, come on. Nice. Oh, it sparked. That means we got a good spin. Yes. Wow. Nice. Okay. Boom, boom. Uh-oh. Don't give me the 666. I feel like it's coming up. Okay. We didn't get any extra spin. Well, did I get an extra? I don't think I did. I have room for more. I should probably... I smell food. God, this is getting expensive. Yeah, I think I'm going to take her for a bit. Okay.
Let's go gamble.
Ooh, okay. Uh-oh. No, no, no. One-armed bandit. Take my money. $400. Jesus. Yeah, we want that. We want you. We want you. Symbols multiplier. Yeah, that's all this, right? That's at 10. Jesus. Oh. There. Okay, that's every round. Okay, magical tomato. Grants a jackpot. Then discard. Okay. Boop boop. Let's do this. What time is it? 1:30. Okay. Yeah, we got time. $1,000. 500 cigarettes. Clovers. I'll take it. Shmamanamanimam. 3 spins had no reward. Urgh.
Let's go gamble.
Alright. Give me the goods. boop. Oh, we got an extra spin. It's a lot of clovers. Damn. Everything was going crazy there. Rare. If I find a horseshoe, that'd be cool. We get a lot of extra turns. It can be a bit detrimental later on just because the more spins you have, the more chances you have of hitting the 666, and in the later rounds, you lose like all of your money, just all of it, right? Not just the money you won that round, but like all of it, right? Bum bum. Do I have enough? I do. I do have enough to pass. I've got enough. Ew. 15? No. That is really good. I do like the raging capitalist. I just don't know what I would. I guess the lucky coin. I could put that in a drawer. Okay. Boop boop. Yep. See, now if I hit the 666, I'll lose all of my money. It's P. Number 1. It's like the sniper from TF2. Double your coins? No. No. Maybe. Reroll. No. All charms in the store? Is there even anything good in the store? No. Might just skip this phone call altogether. Let's go gambling. Come on. Come on. There we go. We're gonna have to beef up on some of this because we're definitely not making enough. If I can beef up the raging capitalist a bit. If you hit the cigarettes with him, it gets pretty good. I do like that one. Oh, whoops. One sec. There we go. Almost forgot. Damn, I've seen a lot of die. End of every round. No. Ooh. Florid. +3 when deadline ends. Okay. That's not necessary. I'm just gonna take that. Okay. Let's go crazy. Yes. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That was scary. I thought I was gonna get bodied. Question? Where? Gotta go drop a deuce. Spin it to win it.
Let's go.
I'm also super hungry, right? Because all I had yesterday was double chicken salad and alcohol and water, I suppose, but like calorie-wise, alcohol and the chicken salad. Because I was like, oh, I'll eat something on the way, and then I didn't. And I was like, well, it'll be fine. I'll probably leave at like 10 o'clock. But then it's like, oh, they're actually a lot later. And one of the bands that was on before the band that I was there to see went over their time by like 18 minutes. That's a lot, man. Like, just did a corpse run, and now I'm back. Hell yeah. What up, random fella? Yup, up a million. $300,000 for 2 tickets. I will take it because it also buffs my little dude. Good. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, welcome in. I don't really want to re-roll. Well, hold on. Yeah, those are already, like, the value on those is already, like, sky high. Trying to get the last of my memory cards. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. I'll take that. Okay. Yes. Put that. What do I have in here again? The coin. For every round, 15% chance of discarding this. Oh, okay. Oops. I went a little... Oh, no, I was good. I was good. Okay. Went a little too far on that.
No gambling.
Only got 6 spins, but I have the coin. Come on, baby. Wow. Come on, baby. Oh. Okay, well, we got an extra spin. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Alright, turned out better than I thought it would. Not anywhere close to where we need to be in terms of money making. But 43,000. Jesus. Holy smokes. 9 out of 9. I could probably just, yeah. Honestly, I forgot that I had that. It's kind of bad. Alright, let's not lose all of our cashola.
Let's go gambling.
Nice, okay. Ooh, ooh. No bueno, dude. No good. Fuck. There we go. Okay. Decent spin. We still need way more than that, or else I'm gonna lose. Oh. There we go. Yes. I think... Oh, okay, that's gone. Okay. 1 round left. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we got a big nasty arm. Yeah, actually. Holy Bible. I know we're gonna. I'm gambling on the store here. Well, every 7 spins. Well, that sucks. Okay. Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. Bap, 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 bap. Come on. Okay, come on. Oh, I saw a spark. No, not as lucky as I was hoping. Ooh, there we go. Okay. I'm so glad I got Balatro and not this. Balatro is just all around great. I just love that game. Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music right. Lay down it's like lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Till you die. Hello? I'm gonna go all in. Gambler. Gain a free restock. Lucky Charms at the store discount. Ooh. Bobo. God, it's so expensive to fecking reroll. Okay, I do have room. Play that funky music right. Okay. Beer, 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 beer. Ooh, come on. Ooh. Goodies for me. Oh, today's one of those days where I don't have to like go out and do shit. So I'm probably just going to go watch anime after this and chill out. I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna watch anime after this because, like I said, Friday I woke up at 5:30. I did take a 1-hour nap in the middle of the day, so it kind of helped, but also hindered because yeah, I was up until 2:45. Like I looked at my phone at 2:45, turned my TV off and went to sleep, and then I woke up to go to the bathroom at like, I think like 5:30 in the morning. I want to curse someone with square P. What? Square P? Like Minecraft piss? Is this a transgender revenge fantasy or some shit? Yeah, you're gonna have to talk to the kobold about that. I don't know. I don't know nothing about the transgender. I don't know nothing. No. Minecraft piss sounds terrifying. Okay. I have been distracted far too long. Oh my god. Out of my face, dude. Hey, what's that fucking? Yeah, it's like da 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 da. Hey, do it tonight. Do 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 do. Give me something good. I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. It does pop this guy. I don't want to manifest treasures. Guy's so expensive. Well. We're gonna have to do it. It's getting hairy scary.
Let's go.
But anyway, yeah, I got up at I got out of bed at 8:30. And I usually never get out of bed that late. Usually never. What a sentence. I usually don't get out of bed that late. Yeah, we're not gonna make near enough. One round left, and I have like 5 million to make? No. Be fucking crazy.
Let's go get it.
Yes. More of those. More of whatever that was, please. That was great. Blum blum. I saw there's like a scratcher game. Like a scratcher Balatro. Should I do that? Should I get the scratch ticket Balatro and play that on Monday? Excuse me. You do not have enough coins. You fucking suck. You lose. Where's the onk? Where's the onk? Where's the onk? No! No! To be honest, I think we need fewer gambling games. Okay. You know what I really want is like, See, this is what's annoying. You have to like go into the game to quit. Okay. Yeah, that one would definitely be. I'll go watch the trailer or something. Okay, I don't want. No, I want that one song. It's like. Yeah. Cooked. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
You still ain't called a road. I hope you have a chance. I ain't mad. I just think it's fucked up you don't answer fans.
That's gonna be it for me, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Dither, thanks for the follow. And all the usuals for coming and vibing out. You know the spiel, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Monday, I will be Monday, I'm changing from 10 to 2 to noon to 4. So I will be 2 hours later, no matter where you are. It'll be 12 p.m. Arizona time instead of 10 p.m. So just expect it 2 hours later. We're going to try that for a little while. But beyond that, exclamation point links. I do have enough viewers to raid out actually on Twitch. So we're gonna head over to Yo Was Poppin' stream. They are playing Rivals. So Rivals of Aether, whatever that is. They are a rubber fox character thing. They're chill. So go enjoy that. And I'll be back on Monday with some kind of game. Probably not the Scratcher game, but we'll see. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.